Show you how to set up a WordPress. So what you need to do is use the application online WordPress to create a website where you can make a blog, where you can put all the stuff that you need to hand in, and you can submit all your work while you're at the Global Academy. It's what we call a content management system, or a CMS for short in media speak. So firstly, click the Get Started button, and then you can log in with your Google account. So you will need to go to a Google account and then sign in. If you've got an Apple account, you can also use your Apple account. If you've got two-step verification, then that's quite useful because it helps to keep your account secure. You can also use your school email. However, do bear in mind that when you leave the Global Academy, you will lose your school email. So you may want to do this, set it up like this with a with an actual like Gmail or one of your other emails. Okay, so I'm going to firstly choose a domain. Now you want to try and pick something that no one else has got but can easily be typed in, or you could remember if you wanted to show somebody in a crowded room, for example, all of your work. So I'm going to try Andy C. Winter Media, for example, and see if that's available. So yes, andycwintermedia.wordpress.com is free. That means that I can use that domain, and if I want to show anybody my work, you know, if I meet someone or a teacher says, can I see your portfolio, you're in an interview and you want to show your thing, you can easily remember it. You can easily type it into any web browser. So I could use Andy C. Winter Media. I could do Andy Media Portfolio, for example. These are just suggestions of how you could set up your WordPress. AndyMediaPortfolio.wordpress.com is free as well, so I'm going to select that one. And then choose your flavor. Now obviously you don't want to pay for it. That's the key thing. Do not ever fall into the trap of paying for WordPress. It is totally free and you can start it with free. So click the free button. You can then just continue to this stuff. Okay, you don't even really need to do that. You can pick a design. The best thing I would say is don't bother with any of this. Skip through all of this at the start and it will just get your site ready to launch. Okay. You then need to launch your site. So click launch site. It will launch your website. You now actually have a website that is live. Okay. The first thing you need to do is familiarize yourself with this. It's the back end. All of the things that you need to change your website are on here. If you click here on the site title, you get what the actual website looks like at the moment. You also get here the actual domain name for your website. So if you're handing in on Canvas, copy the link from here, okay, and not from here, because if you type the link with WordPress.com, no one will be able to see your work, but your actual URL is this. And again, if I needed to remember that or show it to somebody with just a web browser or someone else's phone, I can type in AndyMediaPortfolio.wordpress.com and they'll be able to see it. Now the first thing we want to do is clear up the appearance and change where people land, because if people type that in now, they're going to see this, and there's all this generic stuff that's created by whatever template you've got. So the first thing I recommend you do is go to appearance and you pick the right theme. When you pick the right theme, it will have the functionality that you need. Some other themes don't necessarily have all the kind of functionality that you need, so the ability to make easily menu buttons and things like that. The one I think that you should all use is called 2016 in numbers. So if you type that in, you see this one is free. It's called 2016 and it allows you to it's a very simple design, and it allows you to basically create the website quite easily. So the first thing you do is activate 2016. Tick that you understand that will replace your existing home page, and then go back to your dashboard and now set your home page. So you'll see if you go into here under my customize, you get another menu come up. Now this is where you have a lot of the things that you can change. Right now your home page is landing on your blog. Now there's two elements to WordPress. One side is a blog which has dates on it, so if you put a blog post in, it will come up with a date on it, and the other side is just web pages. For your home page settings, rather than showing all your latest blog posts, set it to a static page, okay? And then you will need to add a new page, okay? Call it home, and then you've then got a blank page now ready for you to put whatever you want on it. Save the changes, and then go back and just test what your basic WordPress looks like by clicking on the site title. That is what people will see when they type it in. Okay, so you can now start to adapt this, or you can edit it, okay? All of the editing functions are in Customize, and we'll come on to that in the next video.